I just woke up, and yeah, you can tell. Survivor Series is coming up in about 3 days, and these are my predictions. First off is the Raw Women's Championship match, which is Shotzi versus, what's her name? Ronda Rousey. Don't know who Shotzi is. Ronda Rousey, I didn't even know she still had a contract. Look at, why do I have like a crest on the top of my head whenever I sleep in? Well, yeah, I think that Ronda Rousey's gonna win just because she's barely on. That can also be a reason why I think that Shotzi could win. This is kind of I don't really have a prediction for this one, considering both of these have like good reasons why they should both win. Shotzi, I think I've seen her on Raw frequently, and Ronda, she's on some commercials, but she's kind of there. You'll see her there every she was like Brock Lesnar. Like, he was on, but, like, he only came out and talked smack. Like, there was never really matches with him. So, that one I don't really have a prediction for. Next is Finn Balor versus AJ Styles. This match has been pretty souped up because they've been doing a lot lately. But AJ and... It's rather been only AJ and, like... Dominic or the other guy, I don't know what his name is. But yeah, we haven't really seen those two fight. They've had a lot of like, oh, you suck and I rule type of those moments, but we haven't really seen those two fight, so I'm actually really excited to watch this. Going on 4 days now that I've been sick, which is annoying. I've been feeling better. You can tell my voice doesn't sound like a 65-year-old woman from the Bronx. But, I feel better. I'm just coughing, that's okay, because everybody coughs. Yeah, so, Finn Balor versus AJ, I don't know. I've seen AJ fight, live. I went to a live show when I was 8 or 9, and that was amazing. That's the only show I've been to, actually, which is very surprising considering I know a lot about wrestling. Yeah, I remember, that's a whole different story, but I was surprised with tickets, and I flipped out. And a Macho Man Randy Savage shirt, which is so cool. Oh, yeah, brother. Oh, yeah. Slim Jim, brother. I don't know. Yeah, so this is a good match, but I'm gonna pull for Finn Balor. I just feel like AJ Styles is kind of just like a lost cause. He's just burnt out. He's been wrestling for, I think, like 20 years, which is a long time, and he doesn't show it, though. He's a very talented wrestler. I really like his moves. I like the phenomenal forearm. That's one of my favorite moves he's ever done. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Finn Balor for this one, considering I just like his character more, and that I just feel like he's more irrelevant. I mean, he's more like AJ is not as relevant as Finn. Like, Finn he has this brand new tag team, and AJ has this tag team that just some people's brand new, but to other people it's like, oh, they're back, okay. And I'm not saying I don't like AJ. I just feel like they're old news, and Finn and their team is new news, considering they have Dominic, which is like, he was popular, but now he's just part of the roster. Like, nobody really cares. He's like, I hate my father, and you should be okay with that. So, I don't know. It's not that I don't like Finn Balor playing a heel. I don't think he's a good heel, but I think that a lot of other people do, and I think that a lot of people that, like, now, it's not on how good of a wrestler they are. It's how much people like them. And I don't think that a lot of people like AJ Styles anymore. I think that people love AJ Styles still. but not as much as people love like Dominic and Rhea Ripley and Finn Balor. So yeah, next match is Team Bianca versus Team Damage Control. This is good. This is a good match. Team Bianca is rumored to have other people joining, but I'm going for Team Damage Control. You know me. You don't know me. I've been talking about wrestling for 2 episodes now. But I like the heels. I like their team. I really like Team Damage Control. I like that Bayley and Nikki Cross are together now, which is like crazy. You know, you don't know. Why do I keep saying you know? I don't know. You don't know. Yeah, I just think that Damage Control, again, new. They are new. Half of them are new, or they're just getting that bite of fame and like, oh, we're good. Like we're having a very big match at War Games. I don't know if this is gonna be in. I don't know if all of these matches are gonna be in the War Games cage. I have no idea. I think that's gonna be really interesting to watch. Like on how which side. Because they've had War Games before on NXT. I don't watch NXT. I think it's phony. I'm like, oh, he was on. I watched it when like Kevin Owens was on it back in like 2016, which is crazy. I have an action figure, and he has like a little belt. And I was like, that's cool. He's like this big. Yeah. So yeah, I think they're gonna win. I like the little thing they ride out on. Tank. That reminds me of D-Generation X. D-Generation X! D-Generation X! Break it down! Ow. The moment we've been waiting for. The Brawling Brutes. The Brawling Brutes, Drew McIntyre. Hold on. The Brawling Brutes, Drew McIntyre, and Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline. I'm so sorry, Sami Zayn. I love Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is hilarious, and he's a pretty good wrestler. I like that he's an honorary Uce. I just think that's hilarious. And like, how can we make him a part of the Bloodline? But like, I don't know. I just think it's like a fun way to like, yeah, he's in it, but like he also like he's a Uce, but he's not. I don't know. I think he's more of a Uce than like the new one, like the Uso's cousin. I think he's more of a Uso than a real Uso. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going for the Brawling Brutes on this one. Because they've had more screen time on like Raw I think they're on Raw. No, they're on SmackDown because I like Sheamus. I wish they still had the Bar because that was a really good tag team. I really like the Bar. But yeah, I think that Roman winning all those belts is gonna cost him this win at Extreme Rules. Because he's had this belt for like almost 1,000 days, which is a very, very long reign for having 2 belts. 2! Hold on, I'm going to check if this is a belt one or not. This is not for a belt. But one thing I learned that Bloodline is a heel. How are they a heel? They have Roman Reigns and I guess Paul Heyman, but Sami Zayn? I think that Sheamus is more of a heel than Sami Zayn. That's saying something. Sheamus was famous for a mohawk. Sammy was famous for his theme. Let go. It's a whole cup of wumbo jumbo, I tell you what. I mean, Roman has had he's been the Lesnar. He's the new Lesnar. He's the new Lesnar. Except he's actually doing stuff on Raw. I mean, is he on Raw? I don't even know anymore. He's being on these shows that everybody gets, and I like that because if you're on a budget and you want to go see some real wrestlers, go to Raw or go to SmackDown. But if you're on even more of a budget, go to live shows. Live shows are amazing. It's just Raw. When I went, there was Jinder Mahal. No, he wasn't there. That was after Jinder Mahal. Because Jinder Mahal got injured. Baron Corbin before Happy Corbin. Jay. Randy Orton, which is like crazy. He did an RKO, which was like amazing. Daniel Bryan wasn't there, but he like had a video and he was like, "Let's go, Louisville," which was like, "Hey, he knows our state. That's cool." And somebody was like, "Hey, bring on CM Punk." I said, "He isn't there." Keep in mind, I was like 8, so everybody's like, "You go, kid. You know your stuff." It's like, yeah, I do. I'm feeling better, guys. Well, that's my predictions. Now I'm gonna play a song. This is a very popular song. Hold on.